Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome to another Airport CEO tips video. In this video, we are going to look at baggage screening, security screening, baggage screening. What do they call it? It is called baggage scanning. So screening, what would it be? Okay, so we have built this beautiful baggage handling facility over here, but it is still unsecured. We don't know if there's bombs or knives or food products in any of these bags, and you don't want all of that on the plane, so we need a security screening thing. So if you go into the airport status button, is this the airport status button? Yeah, airport status button, management panel. Well, anyway, management panel. You can then go to the economy tab, you go to the procurement button, and you can unlock scanning. Okay, so generic baggage scanner is the first one that you will have available to you. After you've researched baggage handling or procured baggage handling, you will get generic bag scanner. After you've kind of procured that, you will get specific bag scanner and bag scanning station that you can get. So you can go ahead and procure all of that. But after you've just got the generic, they're all pretty pricey. So again, take it slow. Don't do all of it at once unless you're playing sandbox mode. Okay, so let's say we have unlocked the basic scanning. So I go over here, I say, oh, baggage scanner. So you kind of see how I have to plan this out. And again, as with anything in this game, and most other games, you need to plan it out just a little bit. So all of our stuff is coming up here, and we can now kind of place a scanner in there. So we will make ourselves a little bit of room over here, 3 slots like that. We'll get the guys to come rush over here and sort that out, and we will slot in our scanner. There we go, basic bag scanner right over there, and now we've got some bags stuck over there. The other thing that you get once you've got the bag scanner is you get what is it called? A baggage destroyer. That seems to be pretty weird. I've never seen a baggage destroyer. Well, maybe they are there, we just don't know. My bags have luckily never been destroyed. So I'll slot it in somewhere over there. It is probably a good idea to make room for the advanced scanning that follows a little bit later. Okay. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and do a little something like this. I'm just going to slot it in there, and so all of these bags that have been found to have something in there is going straight to the destroyer. There you go, being destroyed straight away. So one of the cool things about this game is the stuff actually almost, at least in the baggage system, almost starts working as soon as you have got the blueprints laid down over there. So there you go. Baggage is being destroyed over here once they're being scanned. No idea what it's scanning for. Presumably all the stuff that the specific scanners will also scan for. So this is kind of the first step in your system, and you might have just kind of put it right next to each other right over there. You might have done it over here somewhere, but it's always a good idea to kind of plan that out a little bit. Okay, so now you've got your basic bag scanner in place. The next thing you do is you go ahead and you procure the more advanced stuff. Now, don't get confused, it's all pretty simple, but there's plenty of them that you need to consider. So we go ahead and we grab all of them. The organics bag scanner, so this is going to check if there's some food stuffs in there. Okay, so we'll kind of slot that in there. Okay, that's the food one. The next one is the guns scanner. I like to leave a little bit of room in between. I just don't know how it's interacting. The next one is the explosives. So let's grab the explosives one. Okay, we'll slot that in there. The next one is going to be the drugs scanner. So we'll slot that one in there. A little bit of lag right over there. And then finally we've got the money scanner. So definitely don't want to be destroying that, but it's going to be destroyed anyway. Okay, so now with that in place, we'll go ahead and remove those ones, because now it's always going to be double scanned. Why are you double scanning it, you might ask? Well, because in theory, okay, let's just fill in the gaps to make sure that things can actually move along. Okay, that is fine. This thing is a little close, so I'm going to move that away a little bit. Just make room for the other one. Again, planning this stuff because it takes a fair bit of room. Okay, so what happens is this thing is kind of a low level. It doesn't quite know. I wonder if there's some kind of over here, some kind of things used for detecting suspicious contents. But if you go into the procurement tab and you read this, baggage handling services takes the airport, generic bag scanner. The generic bag scanner is your airport's first line of defense against baggage contraband. It will be able to detect any kind of suspicious baggage. Okay, but apparently it's not as good. Then you go and get specific bag scanners. Your airport's second line of defense against baggage contraband. This unlocks a more advanced scanner which can detect suspicious baggage with a specific content type. So then you can kind of see what type of content it is. And then the third thing is the baggage scanning station is the last line of defense against baggage contraband. The scanner is operated by a security officer who will carefully screen any bags for suspicious content. So again, what you want to do, this thing is manned, so that's going to cost you operational money as you do that. The others are not manned, but potentially is just helping you to screen the stuff that should be going to the manned one or not. So what you do then is, and let's get this kind of built and moved and so on. Now I'll take the last one, which is the third line of defense, the scanning station. We slot that in here as soon as we can. Come on guys, how long is it going to take to destroy that thing? Okay, there we go. You slot that in there, okay, and then I'm still going to want to destroy it because after all that's said and done, there's still maybe some stuff that needs destroying. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead, grab my belt, run it over there, okay, through there. Okay, then on this side I am, oops, no, that's not what I want to do. Let's quickly cancel that one. We'll go over here. So once it's screened through all of this, right, through all of that, you can feel free to pop it back onto the belt. Okay, so as simple as that. There you go. There's your system. This generic scanner over here picks up if there's any kind of suspicious content. If not, it goes all the way through and it gets loaded. If it finds that there's something suspicious in there, it starts the journey through here. Goes to the first one. Is there organic stuff in there? If yes, it goes down there and the bag is destroyed. Whether that's necessary, I don't know. If then the next one is, I think, guns. What was the next one? Yeah, guns. If there's guns in there, it goes and gets destroyed. So if not, it goes straight through. Then it goes to the next one, the explosives one. If there's an bomb in there, it goes over here and it gets destroyed. And I wonder about the merits of actually destroying bombs in something like this. Feels like it might be a little bit dangerous, especially in the basement of my airport. Okay, then it goes on to the next one, which is the drugs. So if it's got drugs, it goes over here and it gets destroyed yet again, or it continues straight on to the final one, which is the money. So there's money in the bag, which pretty much probably all the bags, to be honest. Then it goes over there and it gets again, if it's still got nothing in there, it goes straight away into the security screener over here, where the scanning station, where a security guard will be looking at the x-ray. So let's just get this built. I shouldn't have paused it over there. Let's just get that built and we can see how that then works. So now remember, you need a security guard hired for this so that they can come down, have a look and scan the stuff. So if you look, there's got that screen. It kind of looks like where you go through security and your bag is screened right there, your carry-on luggage. Here comes my security guard. He is having a hell of a time standing at this facility having a look. Now let's see, when are some more bags coming? So here we go, we've got some more bags coming in. They're going straight through. That one over there, it's made it all the way through and it's going to this scanning station and it didn't make it there. So there was still something suspicious in there, even though it managed to go through all of this screening. And that is why you want a scanning station at the end. You don't want all your stuff to go through this because it's slow and it'll take the guy ages to do it and you'll probably need multiple ones. But you want to kind of see it go through a system like this. Okay, and there you go. And then from there, it can be loaded and go out to the planes. This is how they suggest the tutorial works. I'm also kind of keen and wondering whether there is an arrangement where you actually want to screen bags as they arrive. Obviously, they're no longer necessarily a threat, but you potentially want to do some stuff like, so actually now you want to screen for money as you arrive, or you want to screen for organic material as you arrive. If you're flying into places like Australia, for instance, you would want an organic scanner to scan all the bags that arrives, because the fruit police would want to check you out. Border security, those kind of things, and I'm pretty keen for border security and things like that to come to the to this game in one of the future builds, so that would be awesome. So guys, that is baggage screening or scanning or security scanning, bag scanning in a nutshell. If you've liked it, hit that like button, please. I would so much appreciate it. If you've got some questions, leave them down below in the comments. Tell me how you do the baggage screening. Do you put it all in line like this? Do you have one setup at each of your bag bays? Do you use this? I'm actually quite interested to understand if you use the specific screens in a different way. Do you just kind of run them all through it, or do you run certain lines through it? I would be very keen to understand. So please tell me down below in the comments. Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next tips video that's coming out. Okay, bye-bye.